Hi guys, this is a video on true bearings. So true bearings is basically a way to give direction to planes or maybe boats, sometimes human beings as well, if there's no roads. So bearings are very important to give a direction if you're lost somewhere. You can use a compass, okay? So bearings are mainly linked up to a compass, which you barely use now because you have Google Maps. But in case you are lost without any connection into the internet, then you need to know bearings. Now, a true bearing is one type of bearing where it uses 3 digits. Must have 3 digits. No matter if it's 35 or maybe the number 2, you still have to write 3 digits, okay? So that's the first thing, the first rule of true bearing. The second rule of true bearing is it always starts from the north direction, going clockwise. So no matter if your angle is here, you gotta go the long way. Okay, you can't go this way. You gotta be the long way. Okay, so let's just start the questions. Example 3. It's very important to note that from O is a very important hint to tell you where to take reference from. So when they say from O, you are at O. Okay, you're gonna look at the direction of A and find the bearing for that. All right, so I'll remove this. So at O, you're looking at A. You get this much angle from the middle, from north, that's 72 degrees. So the true bearing of A from O is 072 degrees. B from O, that means you're going this way, right? And you gotta start from the north, so it's that much. We have to add 72 and 60 in order to get the full angle. 72 degrees plus 60 degrees is equals to 132. True bearing is 132 degrees. C, oh, this one looks a bit complicated now. So how can we get C? Let's see. Okay, C is a bit complicated. So for C, you will see that we're missing an angle here. So we got to think about, is that a 90 degrees? It does look like, but do not assume it's 90 degrees. You can, however, think that this is 180 degrees, right? So if we subtract 60 and 25, it should be the angle that we want to find. So we're gonna write angle COB is equals to 180 degrees minus 25 minus 60, and this reference is adjacent angles on straight line. (180 minus 25 minus 60 is 95. See, I told you it's not a right angle, do not assume. It's 95. So we have 95 degrees here. Now in order to get this angle, we gotta add all those. 72, we can just write true bearing here. Plus 60 plus 95. 227 degrees. Next, find the true bearing of Q from P. So over here in this question, you don't know where are you going to start from, where are you at. That's why this is very important. From P means you are at P, looking at or going to Q. So the angle that you need is from the angle from P, which starts from the north. So we gotta try to find that angle, but they only gave us an angle from here, right? So it's a bit complicated. We gotta know how to get there. Now, one thing about this is parallel to this one, and also this is parallel to that one. So if you're genius enough, this is a letter Z. We will use alternate angles. So this angle here is 54 degrees. Mark it down there. Therefore, in order to get from here to here, luckily for us, each quadrant is 90 degrees. Okay, each quadrant is 90. It's 360 divided by 4, so that's 90. Therefore, the true bearing is going to be 90 degrees plus 54. 144 degrees. Okay, moving on. Let's try a difficult question to end up the video. Okay, I'll do this one. Question 9. Find the true bearing of B from C. From C, that means you are taking reference from the letter C. Now you will notice that the letter C does not have north, right? We can draw up ourselves like that. So now how can we get bearing from C going to B? So this is the angle we need. That one. Now this is gonna be a bit complicated now. I'm gonna try to make north for B also. Now using this Z, 47 can be moved to here. This is 47. So 97 minus 47 is 50. This is 50, but I don't think we need that. Not sure. So now if you try to move this one, like that, then 47 can also be transferred to here, right? So I think that's all we need, to be honest. If we get that one, we can actually find the other side of it by just doing 360 minus 47. So the true bearing is 360 degrees minus 47 degrees. 313 degrees. Now I'm not sure if I'm correct, but let's see. That is classwork number 3. Last question. 310 is the answer. What was our answer? 313. That was so close. Okay, was my concept wrong? Okay, this one here is oh, my bad. 47 belongs here. This is 47 degrees. So if you do 97 minus 47, 97 minus 47, it's 50 degrees. This is 50. Now if you go like this, then this should be 50. So true bearing, I think we got the right answer now. True bearing is equals to 360 degrees minus 50 degrees equals to 310 degrees. Yes, we got the right answer. So this bubble here is actually the more complex way. I don't recommend it. I recommend my way because mine is a few steps only and quite understandable. Again, why 360 is because this is a whole circle. If you subtract this part, you will get the other side of it, the one you need. So that's how we get the 360. I mean, that's how we get the 310. That's all for this video. Goodbye.